For nearly 100 years, Americans purchased their gas at Gulf Oil gas stations. For years, the corporate headquarters of Gulf Oil were located at the Gulf Building in downtown Pittsburgh. Construction began on this historic landmark in 1930 on the site of what was once the first oil refinery in America. Originally known as the Gulf Building, it became the Gulf Tower after the decline of Gulf Oil in the 1980s. However, what truly makes the building special is the weather beacon atop it, 500 feet up. And the weather beacon isn't the only thing atop the Gulf Tower. I made my way 39 stories up, about 492 feet above Grant Street, where the Gulf Tower maintenance man Denny has been showing me some of the secrets that help the Gulf Tower weather beacon light up the Pittsburgh skyline. The lobby of the Gulf Tower admits the elegance of a time long gone by. Its Art Deco style recalls the architecture of the early 20th century. It also recalls the origins of the weather beacon. Located below the large clock above the front entrance are some of the original beacon's features. These small lights would tell the lobby attendant which selection he chose after he determined the weather for the day. Now Chief Electrical Engineer Denny King explains that it's all digital.
It used to just tell whether it was raining or clear, dropping temperatures or rising, but now it has a smart sensor and a computer, and it tells you temperature, wind, speed, humidity, and precipitation.
Then it was time to see the beacon. We went down a staircase, then onto the service elevator. From there, we slowly rose up the interior of what was once Pittsburgh's tallest building until the construction of the U.S. Steel Tower in 1970. From the 38th floor, it was up the stairs to the 39th. Once there, the technology advances of the beacon became clear. Its one touchpad controlled all of the beacon's features, and the beacon is actually constantly measuring Pittsburgh's ever-changing weather from a weather sensor mounted outside of the building. After that, Denny turned the beacon on, and we got a rare midday view of the beacon's energy-efficient LED lights in action. 185 lights now replace the originals. Then, as he activated a fan favorite, the Penguin Score Beam, Denny explained that these new energy-efficient lights only use 60 watts of electricity compared to the 400 watts of the original lights, which were removed in the 70s due to the energy crisis. The weather beacon also comes with a once-in-a-lifetime view. After a look at the rolling western Pennsylvania hills 500 feet up, it was back down to the controlled chaos of Grant Street, and soon the sun was setting on the city, and the Gulf Tower weather beacon was back on duty. Its top 3 levels will always predict the temperature, with its colors changes from hues of blue to red to display cold to hot. The next 3 levels down tell precipitation, humidity, and wind speed. The Gulf Tower weather beacon is truly another Pittsburgh landmark that once again can be seen lighting up the Pittsburgh skyline for miles. Reporting for UView Television, I'm James Hill.